Good morning, Bulldogs. This is Miss Tateishi. Today what we are going to do is we are going to pick your courses for next year. So what we'll do is we'll first watch through this video, then you'll be given some time to complete your course selection forms. Let's get started.
Students that are currently in 6th grade will receive a green 7th grade form, and if you're currently in 7th grade, you should receive a yellow 8th grade form. Please make sure to look at the top of your paper to make sure it has the correct program for you. If you are an ambassador, it should say IB Ambassador Program. If you are a diplomat, it should say IB MYP Diplomat Program on top. The top of the forms, regardless of which program you are in, will be the same. On the left side, it'll have information for parents. You can go ahead and cross that off. We don't need any of that information. On the right side, we're going to go ahead and fill out our information. So you're going to start with your first name, your last name, and your student ID number. Where it asks, what school do you currently attend? You don't have to answer that. We know you attend Churchill. If you are in any of our special programs, you can also mark any of these boxes here. For example, if you have an IEP, you would want to mark box number 1. If you have a 504, you can mark box number 2. And if you are an English language learner, you will mark box number 3. If none of these apply, please leave those boxes blank. Now let's look inside the box. On the top part of our box, it's going to tell you that you are automatically assigned to certain classes. For example, everyone is going to take English, history, science, PE, and math. So regardless of which program you're in, you're going to mark those boxes. If you are currently in our 6th grade diplomat program, your next step will be to choose your world language for next year. You will have 3 choices: Chinese, French, or Spanish. Whichever one you hope to get, you are going to mark with a number 1. Whatever is your second choice, you will mark with a number 2. If you are currently a 7th grade diplomat, you will be placed in your 8th grade language class based on teacher recommendation. So for you, you're just going to check that box right there. My current 6th and 7th grade ambassadors, you don't need to worry about that particular step. The last thing that you will mark on your course selection form is for your visual and performing arts, or your electives. Now, we do have some electives that require an application. Let me show you where to find those.
For all of our applications, you can find those online at churchill.sanjuan.edu. When you get to our webpage, where you're going to want to go is you're going to want to start by clicking the menu button. From there, we're going to go to academics. All right. And then from there, we're going to go ahead to current students. If you scroll down to the very bottom, you're going to see our application links. There's a link for AVID, a link for BTV or media, one for student leadership, and one for office assistant. If you click on those links, there's a form that you can fill out that will go directly to the person or teacher that is in charge, and that is considered your application for that particular elective.
Even if you fill out an application for BTV, student leadership, or any of those other options, it's really important that you also fill out your choices on the paper, just in case we can't get you that first choice. So looking down here at the bottom for my current 6th grade diplomats, your choices are intermediate art, choir, drama, band, intermediate band, or jazz band. Again, we're going to ask you to please mark your first, second, and third choices. So for example, maybe my first choice is choir, my second choice is band, and my third choice is drama. My 7th grade ambassadors, you too will have some choices for your electives. For For you, you can choose exploration, which will switch between art and technology, band, intermediate band. We have a language exploration for those of you who are interested in taking a foreign language, drama, or choir. Again, it's important that you fill out your first, second, and third choices. 7th grade diplomats, you're going to do the same thing, taking a look at what is your first, second, and third choices. And 7th grade ambassadors, you too will fill out what is your first, second, and third choice. Once you think you are finished, I want you to double check. Did you fill out the top portion? Can it be easily read? Did you remember your student ID number? Did you mark off your automatically assigned courses? If required, did you select a first and second choice for your world language? And for all students, regardless of program, did you fill out for your elective a first, second, and third choice, not including those online applications? If you've completed all of these steps, you've double checked and everything looks good, you're going to hand your paper to your teacher for them to double check, and then they will send it to the office.
It is now your turn to fill out your course selection form. If you have any questions, please raise your hand and your teacher will be happy to help you. Thank you so much, Bulldogs. I appreciate your hard work today.